Right. I can't see your notebook.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's totally fine. I moved it. Can you see it now?
Nope. Go on.
Are we ready? Are we rolling?
Rolling.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl.
Everybody is crazy.
Listen. What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Juicy, and welcome to the new season and the first episode of The Girls Locker Room. Now, I am joined by, how can I put her? How can I describe this person? She's right here, by the way.
Good words.
Good words, but we're going to have to be specific. Have you ever met someone and you just feel like, even if it's not in person, like social media, because I first discovered her, yes, I discovered her on social media, and I forgot what she was doing, but I think she was going off on somebody. I'm like, she funny as fuck. And then I saw she could skate, and then I saw she's sexy as hell, and she's funny, and she got a fat ass, so I was like, oh yeah, I like her. So that's how I discovered her, and she's become, I guess, my homegirl. I don't know. She's one of a kind. The one and only. And the host says Told by Kenz podcast. Our girl, Kenz. Welcome.
Thank you.
This is a long time coming. We were supposed to do this, for my birthday last year?
Yes.
And that was my fault. But that happened.
I don't even remember what happened. I know we were supposed to do it.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I do remember.
It was just like, baby, the budget.
Yeah.
Just like, not the budget. It's always the budget. But anyway, so it is, Saturday? It's a Saturday night. I ain't got no nigga.
I ain't got no nigga.
But a nigga got me, though. He do.
A couple niggas got me.
Amen. Here we go. Bam. There we go. Okay.
Amen.
Look, I'm single, but we're in a relationship. No?
Girl, that's why I'm like, we can't even.
Okay, we're going to leave them ships alone. Anywho.
Yeah, we're going to let them float.
So, I told Kenz I would let her start off that question.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Because we got some things to unpack. And it's going to get juicy. So, just roll with us.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm interested because I don't know. I want to know. I heard bits and pieces, but I want to know, like,
What do you want to know?
The swamp.
What do you want to know about it?
What led? This is just only me, just only from like. I ain't gonna say personal. That's not the term I want to use. For me observing, like, you know, as the time has went on since you've been working with Swank, I kind of just like, I feel like I could see like it was slowly coming to an end a little bit, like just as far as like just the dialogue and just how you used to act. But it's just like when it actually happened and how you said it happened, it was just like, okay, so maybe everybody was, you know how some people would just be like an underline.
Yeah, it's always something. Yeah, it's more to it.
Yeah, and it's just like you just waiting for the shit to just
hit the fan,
and it's just like when it did hit the fan from when I seen, like, you know, when you was talking about it on the video, I'm like that's crazy. That's like just no conflict. Like you running a business, like that's real crazy.
So honestly, when it happened, I honestly thought this is not the way I wanted to go out like this. But at the same time, I feel like I don't know exactly what the reason is. I just know what led up to the actual termination. I don't think.
And then what led up, I caught all of that. And then what led up, I feel like you wasn't wrong. Like, right. So I don't want you to think that even if I was just a fly on the wall or the outside looking in, I don't feel like you was wrong at all.
Right. I was upset. I'm not gonna lie. I cried for a little bit because I was like, I was having, you know how you having a day, and it's like, what now? And I was literally just like,
that was the cherry on top.
No, that wasn't.
Oh,
that was like that was the icing right underneath the cherry.
Okay.
Because I had just got the phone with my doctor. That was one thing. That was the layers of the cake.
Okay.
Then getting fired was the icing. The cherry on top was something else that happened to me, that some information I had found out, and I was just like, I'm gonna go to jail today. I could feel it. I'm about to go back to jail. But I had to pull it in. But I was still kind of just confused. And then when I had reached out to somebody from the company, and they didn't know. Well, it was. Oh, I remember who it was, but I'm not gonna say her name. I had reached out to her, and she was like, "What? What are you talking about?" I was like, "You don't know." And I think it was so isolated. I don't think she was there in the actual building. So when I was talking to people about it, they was like, "No." Nah.
See, that's what, and it be shit like that that just make me feel like, you know, because people be knowing when they don't, like, when they really not gonna have no backup to, like, the shit that they do. Mm-hmm. They just be wanting to be right and then just have it their way, especially when it comes to people that own these businesses and shit. Like, they just be wanting to, like, you know, abuse of power. Like, just, I wanted to have it my way and this my business, so.
And also, I think, I ain't gonna lie, I was never going, I never was easy to deal with. I'm not gonna lie. Like I always was giving pushback because I always felt like, no, I can't go along to get along. And I feel like a lot of times, even with not even with just that company, with like modeling and with, you know, doing like different brand ambassadors and content, period, people feel like you gotta do what they say. Mm-hmm. You gotta go along with it. And I'm like, I'm not a puppet. I can't be who I am and call myself transparent and a real bitch, and I'm just going along with everybody doing. Like, that's not me.
Like, y'all keeping me in a box.
Right, and I'm like, at the end of the day, it's like, let's be for real. I'm the only plus size girl here. I'm the only dark skinned girl here, and I'm one of the oldest. I'm probably the oldest person here. So it's like, I couldn't be loud. Can't be too ghetto. I couldn't really be Tiffany. I felt like I had to always be the bigger person, because I'm like, if you act the way you want to, they're gonna be like, look, see, she being, and I'm like, and I think that's another reason why I was like, I'm really not that mad about it, because I felt like I was losing myself every time we argued on live, and it was always a banter, and I had to tell myself, like, girl, and
it shouldn't even be like that.
But I'm not an arguer. Like, I don't like arguing at all. I can't argue. I will get mad and get ready to start crying, and then I've been wanting to kill you. That's why me and somebody not best friends no more, because
because she had cancer.
Oh, it was worse than that. We got into like a fist fight. It was bad. I couldn't, but she hit me with the door first in my lip.
Oh my god!
And I lost it.
That sounds like a little sister, big sister.
She had me fucked up. Okay, and the crazy part is, like, you ever be around somebody that when they get around a certain group of people, especially and I'm like, you have to around with me. Baby girl, with me, and that's why I was like, you do this all the time, and it's like, I get it, you probably talking shit about me to these hoes, but call them bitches when you need what you need from me, and that's why I was like, I put up with it for so long, and I kept taking it, and then that night I was through, and I wasn't even drunk no more. I blew my whole high, everything I drunk was just like, bleh. And then when we got to Detroit, Coney Island, and I smacked the shit out of you, and I tried to get out the car and say, bitch, do it, before I know it, and hit the door, and I went blank. Next thing you know, DPD pulling me off of her in the middle of Woodward. I said, Lord.
Y'all went to jail?
Hell no.
Oh, thank you.
Hell no. I would, listen.
If it's one police department, I'm just never gonna fall short in the hands of and going to jail. It's gonna be DPD.
Listen, I've never been locked up with DPD. I only got locked up once recently, and that was at Farmington, and I ain't never going back to jail. I swear to God, fuck Farmington. Fuck,
I went to DPD once, but outside of that, then there was another thing. I was just reading the comments, like, so when was your first like instance when you kind of knew that it was like going downhill with Swank though? I mean, Swank. Honestly,
it was because Chicago. It was Chicago. Because I was going to quit after Chicago. I was like, I don't have to do Chicago?
Why was y'all in Chicago?
We did a pop-up shop down there. It was, and honestly, I had a great time at the pop-up. Baby, liquor and emotions in close proximity. And different personalities, because honestly, everybody can control their liquor. It was just like, everybody has their own personality. They think for themselves, all that. So when there's a lot of moving parts and there's alcohol involved, I'm not even going to blame it on the alcohol. It's just that there was a lot of stuff that was going on in each individual group. And honestly, I was like, if I don't leave, I'm going to chill. And that's another thing. I'm like, I have to leave. I've been telling myself, remove yourself from situations like this. And I can't laugh at it now. I can kind of giggle at it, but certain ones, I'll be like, we had a hell of a time though. It was never a dull moment. I'm not gonna lie, but it was just like the behind the scenes stuff, and it's different when you hang out with somebody in public, but sharing a room with them, you learn stuff about them. And I be like, I was like, oh no, see, you weird. I don't like that.
It's a couple situations.
Yeah, so it was like, and then I'm like, even if I'm okay with discussing stuff. Like if we communicate and I tell you, no, I don't like this, and you be like, okay, cool, I got you, and then you still do it. It's like, bitch, what
was the point of you
asking me
if I had a problem with it?
So it was really isolated, and then it kind of like boiled over to the group once we got around each other people, and so it was like me and one girl, we shared a room, and we had our issues, and then we got around everybody else, and it's, oh, she did this and she did that. It was two different stories, so everybody playing catch up, and they're like, well, she said this. It was just a lot, and I was like, I don't have to deal with this shit. I can go home. And baby, was it the last day that I left?
No.
I didn't leave on the last day.
What was it? Oh, you want to know something?
What? The one that be dancing.
No, you're talking about the one.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that.
Directly next door.
Oh. You learn something new every day, babes. But yeah, so like it was. So I didn't leave the last day. I thought I left the last. I left that night.
We had one more day.
Y'all sold stuff that day? I thought we closed down that day.
Did we go out in Chicago? Or was that
Y'all went out in Chicago that night that I left, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But either way it goes.
And then we left the next day.
Yeah, so I ended up that night. It was like maybe the last day, the last night or whatever. I was on the phone with my sisters, and I was like, I'm gonna go to jail. They was like, do you want us to come get you? I was like, it's gonna take y'all too long. Nope. Mm-hmm. The next thing you know, I'm like, I'm getting on the Greyhound. I used to be on the Greyhound all the time.
Put me on the first Amtrak back home.
Baby, I saw the next one leave. The next one didn't leave until the morning. I couldn't wait. I was like, the last Greyhound left at 10 o'clock that night. It was 9:30. I said, I got time. I went up there, packed my belongings up, called me an Uber. By the time I was done packing, it was downstairs. I got in that thing and I went to the bus station. I was cool.
See, that's what happened when you move by yourself. You ain't really got too much to worry about. But I'm pretty sure that probably was like sparked a conversation or something of some sort. But still, when you able to just move on your time, you ain't really got too much to depend or wait on nobody else. Or when you just over a situation, I feel like
literally
it's a luxury. Like
it's like I don't have to deal with this. I don't deal with this nowhere else. Like I'll go home. But then I was like, they was like, you should just wait. I'm like, nah, I'm ready to go now. And I slept so good on that day. When I say I had because I had my suitcase on there, but I had because like I said, I used to catch a Greyhound all the time. Don't ask me why. I had my duffel right there, and I had my feet propped up. I had my blanket. I had my pillow.
Oh yeah, and you right by the window.
Man, I was good. And then it wasn't nobody on that bus either.
Fun fact, girl, I used to take the mega bus. This is.
I love me a mega bus ride, baby. I love me a mega bus.
To this day, I hope my mama don't see this, but fun fact, just to get off topic, I used to take the mega bus to go see this boy in college when I was in like
what school you went to?
Grand Valley.
Boo, sorry, Michigan State. Go
That's fine. Oh no, my mom went to Michigan State.
Oh, period. She is part. That's what I knew. I loved her. Oh,
yeah. So I used to take the Greyhound, the mega bus to see his ass all the time.
Because the mega bus didn't go everywhere though, but that was a nice ass bus.
And the mega bus was cheap.
No, for real.
You could get a whole ride there and back for $20.
And be comfortable.
And be on that bitch sleep. In the ride of your life.
Wake up, be like, next time, be like, that's me. All right, see y'all next time. Have a good day.
And I just used to be so so sad when I was have to go back.
I think I dated a dude.
I used to be so fake in love.
Went to Western.
Child.
That wasn't fake in love. That was
one of my
that was
one of the lifeguards that work at my job. He just went to Western.
Western is terrible. I don't like it.
No, child.
It's terrible.
I ain't gonna lie, he's a terrible person. So.
What's the sign?
I think your girl a Aries.
Oh, you know who else a Aries? Chip. But I love him.
I hate them all.
I hate him, but I love him. I wouldn't trade him. Okay, so for those that don't know, well, I'm pretty sure you know by now, we're both from the same city, from Detroit. So,
unfortunately,
no, I wouldn't want to.
I wouldn't trade it from the world because I ain't gonna lie, it would be too many.
Because the way you just acted out there, that's some Detroit shit. That's a Detroit one before you. Okay. I don't know. Maybe of the Miami bitch. But definitely in Detroit and Chicago, bitch, you do that.
And now he was, but I hope I don't.
I'm trying to grab. I'm like, ma'am. She's like, watch out. I'm like, God, not here.
Oh man, I'm so used to motherfuckers grabbing me. I know how to get off that shit quick.
I didn't even get a grip. It went. I said, oh, okay, God damn it. So I'm like, I had to usher her in. That hand wasn't gonna work with her.
That's fine. Once I seen that he kept walking, that's when I'm like, okay, he don't really want no smoke. He just want.
He was just surprised that you was gonna get back with his ass. Maybe he thought you do look like a gentle soul. You look.
I was gonna say I do.
Looks can be deceiving.
Very.
Okay. Maybe.
Let us not. Because I'm very deceiving.
But then. Okay, we're gonna move on to the next topic, and as you can see, it's talking about Detroit women. In my opinion, I don't know if you agree or not, Detroit is filled with this, and I'm sorry, ladies.
I'm gonna let you cook.
But this is the truth. High-priced hoochies, mean girls, and pick-me's. Now, the high-priced hoochies, I say that with my whole chest. Because from what I hear, because I done been around the boys, because I'm one of the homies, like, you already know. From what these niggas are saying, y'all shit not hitting on what y'all think it is. Y'all cute. Y'all dress nice. But a lot of these bitches don't.
But no. It be a lot of the high-priced hoochie bitches that that think they more than what they is.
Mm-hmm. It's giving false advertising.
It's definitely false advertising because I know a few bitches that ain't no high-priced hoochies that's getting way more than. Hey, that's funny. I'm not trying to toot my own horn.
What? That's your purse?
But yeah.
Can I see your purse?
Oh,
yeah. Okay, I'm sorry.
So, but the thing is, it's just like they want to be the high price hoochie so bad, and they want to just be the aesthetic, and it's just like
it's not given.
I just said something. Who was I just talking about this earlier? So, if from the people who don't know, I still do frequently. I go to Ace of Spades here and there. I still dance.
Mm-hmm.
Prime time location for the high price hoochies.
Mm-hmm.
And me going back, so I work a regular job, so I don't work, during the summer I work with, kids and stuff, so I be at work, so I don't go to the club during the summer. So when I came back last week, it just was a whole bunch of fake ass entitlement. Like, fake ass entitlement because y'all shaking your ass every day.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, I used to be one of them bitches who shook their ass every day, but I never act like no high price hoochie ass bitch, like a bitch that always got to stick up her ass. And the thing is, bitches that didn't know me from nothing, like that wasn't in the strip club lifestyle or nightclub period, they used to look like, dang, like she might be stuck up in this, that, and third, and then they actually meet me in public and they be like,
you're really cool.
Like I got this whole wrong perception of you. So then it's just like me. I know that's me, but then I see what them same females see when they look at the rest of these bitches. Mm-hmm. That's in there like, oh, I don't like it when bitches touch me, or I don't dance for niggas. And if you want me to dance, I got to dance in front of the table, and I got to do this, and and you got all this entitlement, and the only thing you know how to do is shake your ass. You don't got to trade. You don't even know you done been doing some of these bitches been doing this shit longer than me.
No, for real.
So, and you don't got a business.
You don't got nothing.
You don't got no property.
This is all you guys, the strip club.
This is all you got in a couple cases, you done caught a couple DUIs, and been on house arrest a few times, and it's just like y'all be having this so much self entitlement, and y'all don't really got no self achievements or no self.
A lot of them don't even have a diploma.
Clock it. Didn't even take enough time to go get your GED. Like, and that's, you could do that for free. You could come to my job and go get that.
They got a program where they pay you to get your GED now.
We got Detroit at work. You could come in.
That's
you could get your GED. But they don't want to do that because they too focused on, shaking your ass every day.
They feel like the club
want to be in the niggas' faces.
And that's like, first of all, these niggas want to be in these niggas' faces.
And then the thing is, the same niggas that y'all be
chasing
around, them the niggas that really want to spend money outside the bar because they want to actually like fuck. Yeah. So you bitches, y'all be, come to the bar, come see me. Why don't you just give them the pussy and you come out way better? Yeah.
Listen. Well, sometimes
it's like they be working backwards.
But sometimes a dude, I don't know, because from what I hear, some of these dudes don't even be paying for it no more, and some of these women don't even be asking for it. They just they think
they just assume.
Yeah. That, or if I give him some, I feel like you should definitely, ladies, this is for all my sex workers, in the club, out the club, on the street, in a hotel room, motel, whatever, short stay, long stay. Whatever.
Long stay.
So make sure you have that understanding. If it's in a text message, if it's verbal, get it understood before you open your legs or your mouth.
Because you can't just give somebody something and just assume that they're gonna give you something back.
Cause maybe he thought
they're gonna give you something back.
Yeah. Maybe he thought you was feeling generous.
Something that you ain't gonna be able to return. But, that's just me.
Let's also talk about safe sex, ladies. All my sex workers. You cannot raw dog it with everyone, okay? If you're passing that pussy out, you should make sure the penis is covered. I think that's a good lesson.
And another, okay, there ain't too many things my daddy done said in this lifetime that I would really take with me, but this is one of them. If you fucking a nigga and he ain't doing right with his life, don't ever assume that he doing right with his dick.
This is true. No, seriously.
If he ain't a good baby daddy, if he ain't a good man, he don't gotta. And I ain't even gonna say a nigga could be living with his mama. He could be a fine young man.
At what age?
This might be some people that might come across. They might be a little bit younger. But
no,
after 25, we're not living with them.
Okay, true. Okay.
After 25, I could give somebody 25.
Well, I want to say my cousin is the same age as me, but they got a big house though.
Some people, listen, I ain't gonna lie.
It's really big. They live in Westland.
And we having this conversation, but the white people, they be living with their people for forever.
I keep telling my mama let me move back with her, but I got a kid now, so she ain't gonna let.
The thing is, the shit that I be wanting to do in my household,
listen,
they're doing the same with my mama.
And my mama married. She be like, Tiffany, I'm like, shut up.
I wouldn't even dare had not one idea of doing none of the stuff that I do under my single family household, under a multi-family household.
Listen, I would have to be in a separate house. In the back of the house.
Wasn't Hillary in the pool house before?
I would need the pool
That's
house.
Where I want to be.
Just put me in the house across the street. Just do that. Let's just do that. Cause Jesus.
First of all, don't even put me on the same block as my mama, cause she's too damn young.
No, for real. And I share my location with my mama. She be like, "What you doing, girl? Why you watching me?"
And my cousin and my auntie, they both said literally directly. We in the house across the street. He literally the house.
No.
Yes, they live directly across the street from.
Because it was a house for sale to me, mom. She's like, it's a house for sale down the street from me. I said, okay. She's like, it's really nice. I'm like, I'm pretty sure it is. You live in a nice neighborhood. Sure she's like, you want to go look at it? I said, no, I don't want to live down the street from you, ma. Then every day on my lunch break, well, not every day. Certain days I will go lay up on my lunch break. She will call me. Where you at? I'm laying down.
Not to hear me. Yeah, I forgot
you think she's so fucking funny, don't you? That lady's crazy. Oh yeah, Dre loves her. That's his girl.
She worked for the city with me.
Everybody love her.
Yes,
I mean, I love her
down.
Y'all can have her. She's.
I remember when I found out that was your mom. She's like, you know my baby. I'm like.
No, now I'm her baby. Now I'm her baby. I was shut up, Tiffany. My daddy.
Oh, girl, listen, because they be saying the same thing about my mom. They be like, your mama mama so cool. I'll be like, is she?
Really? You want her?
Yeah, take her.
Please. She come with 4 grandkids. Just take them all. And